Hey everyone, BlackWolf0603 here. I'm sorry, I've been sick for a while now. Gosh. And, yeah, sorry about my bedhead and such. I've been sick for, I think, 3 weeks now, like, week by week. It's not like 3 weeks in a row. But I had the flu a few weeks ago, and then last week I got, I don't even know, I think the stomach bug, and actually it got so bad I had to go to the ER, and now this week I don't know, my sinuses are just all clogged up, but I don't know, just a lot of things are going on, and, well, how do I say? One thing that's happening is I'm going to Japan in a few weeks, with my sister, so I'll be really excited to, make a video about that, and, probably also while I'm there, so, I'm really excited for that, but, how do I say, what this video is about, really, is, I saw this, video on, I think, Facebook, like, one of my friends had uploaded it, and it's called like Dear Fat People, and it's by this woman named Nicole Breuer, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it. Gosh, yeah, my ears keep popping. But her video kind of, it sparked some kind of, controversy and, just a lot of, comments, not very good ones either, and I just thought I'd also comment on it because I see a good side and a bad side to her, video and stuff, and so I'm going to, I have my laptop right here. I'm gonna play the video and kind of comment it while I go. Gosh. And you could just stare at my dog. And it's messy over there, one, because I'm sick, two, because I'm a teenager. Okay.
Dear fat people. Some people are already really mad at this video. What are you gonna do, fat people? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna chase me? Really? You gonna chase me? It's gonna...
Well, one thing, despite that they may be heavy, I've seen some impressive, fat people, or rather fat kids in my life, and, yeah. So, I know she's joking, but still.
like fucking Frankenstein. I can get away from you by walking at a reasonable pace. Frankenstein? Not so fast. Zombies have apparently gotten faster. I watched like 3 episodes of The Walking Dead.
Never seen The Walking Dead.
Realize that every single episode is exactly the same. Oh no, they need something. But it's all the way over there, where the zombies are. Fat shaming is not a thing. Fat people...
It is a thing, actually. I mean, I've also been fat shamed, and I'm not fat really anymore. I don't even like the word. But, when I was younger, I lived in Florida, not North Carolina, and I think, like, until I moved to North Carolina, I was, well, put bluntly, overweight or fat. And I got teased a lot for it, and, the opposite thing happened where I would just gain more weight just because I would get teased a lot. But I'm not like that anymore because, one, my mom's a fitness instructor, and, well, she's kind of like the person here. She tells me straight, you're eating too much or whatever, or, she'll just tell me straight. But, so it is a thing. It's just that, I agree with what she's saying in the message. I just do not like how she's put it. And people take it really literally. But if you notice, she is also joking in the video. It's not to be taken really, seriously on. Some things, for sure they're really offensive. But she's also joking. She's not, making a real thing, too.
Made that up. That's a race card with no race.
Yeah, but I couldn't fit into a store. That's discrimination.
No, that means you're too fat. You should stop eating.
Everybody just needs to make more sense.
There's a race card, there's a disability card, there's even a gay card, because gay people are discriminated against. Wrongfully so. The gay card's covered in glitter. It's fucking magical. Are you gonna tell the doctor that they're being mean and fat shaming you when they say you have fucking heart disease?
I've actually been confronted by a doctor over that. And that's when I actually started losing weight. Not really even before that. When he told me about all the severities if I did gain weight, well, one, I'm very tall also for my age. So if I, say like 160 pounds, that's nothing for me. That would be normal for me because I'm tall. I'm like 5'7.5", almost 5'8", and I'm really tall, and just my body shape, it wouldn't, and I'm like 168 right now, but like what I'm saying, you don't really notice it when you have that body shape, and if you're really tall, you don't notice it. So, there are some things, and doctors, they don't really come out at like fat shaming. They're more, how do I say, nicer with the subject. It's just, like I said, I just don't like how she puts it.
We're not talking about people who have a little bit of cushion for the pushing. And if there's people watching this with a specific health condition, this is not aimed at you. I'm talking about the...
Yeah, and also, like, I'm not totally clueless now that I'm not considered fat because my mom, she has an autoimmune disease, actually 2 of them. She has Lyme's disease and Sjogren's, and both of those together, she does gain weight, and she doesn't really eat things that, would give her weight, but she still gains weight because, it's an autoimmune disease. So, there are certain things for sure that, would attribute to it. So I can't really say you can judge a person on being fat just by looking at them, But there are also people that are just eat too much, like my dad. Just saying. If my dad, if you ever see this, I love you. But you really gotta stop eating all that stuff.
35% of North Americans who are obese. That means you are so fat, you are affecting your own health.
That's actually, lozenge. That's actually accurate, believe it or not. I don't see why that statement, obese, meaning you're affecting your own health. Because that's really what it is. If you're a little bit overweight, that won't really do much to you. But, and my computer just died. But, I already watched that thing like 5,000 times, so. But, how do I say? I'm sorry. English, not my first language, really. Kinda. But, I totally forgot what I was saying, probably because it's so late. You know what? I totally forgot what I was saying. But in any case, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it can be serious. It's not a little thing to take lightly. Now, surely you don't fat shame someone over being that. But if you're a close friend or a family member, then, maybe not my mom's thing where she kicks my butt into doing it. But, trying to encourage them to eat healthier, you can't really, in lightly doing it, you can't really consider that fat shaming because they're really concerned about you then. So, there's just a huge line between it. A lot of things she's saying I get because there's some things where, I actually experienced too with, other people. Like she explains this thing that happened at an airport. I've actually experienced some of that. Now, I'm not going to shame them over it or anything, but, there's just, we're too lenient on them, fat people to say, as in, it really affects their health, honestly, and it's in our culture that we accept, overeating, and, some people have eating disorders and all that, yeah, and, they should be supported through that, but, just eating in general through stress-wise, I've experienced that, so I'm not gonna say, oh, she's not, been through that type of stuff. She's just a skinny girl. No. Really. When I was younger, I wouldn't even smile because I have a double chin. And sometimes I do, but not really anymore. Ugh. Sorry. But, yeah. How do I say? It's just, the video is really controversial for me. And, that's just because I get what she's trying to say. I mean, she's also being, a comedian. And I don't like how she puts it out there, but it really does make a good point that, in our culture, in our society, it's kind of taken a bit too lightly because, like she said, and that's accurate, 35% of our population are obese. And, or just really overweight. Gosh. So, and for example, in Asian countries, say for Japan, for example, or even Korea, if you want to go that far, though I don't, because I don't agree with that. A healthy weight for your body, it's okay to have a few extra on you, but if you have, really obese, then I honestly think you should try taking better care of yourself. I have an anxiety disorder. I have, severe agoraphobia. I have all the stuff that, it makes me not go out, but I still take care of myself. I eat right. My mom's a fitness instructor. I work out, and I'm dealing with a lot myself. I was diagnosed with major depression, and I don't have the fastest metabolism in the world. I actually have a very slow metabolism. And, there's honestly not really an excuse that you can't take care of yourself. Besides that, you really can't take care of yourself, or, you have a condition. But otherwise, if you're just a regular person, I honestly think you should take care of yourself, And at school they say it, at work they say it, everywhere it says you should take care of yourself. So it honestly doesn't really, make any sense why as a society, that we take it so lightly. And, where I live, North Carolina, I live in a state where they eat the most fast food. So I see a lot of overweight people in the area. And, even fast food nowadays, there's fast food in Asian countries too. But, for example, their portion sizes are on a totally different level. And in some cases, it's actually too little. But, if we could regulate that somehow, it could help and all that. But, yeah, that's just kind of what I wanted to share in my own way. And I am open to any, debating or, any type of comment, though I'd rather not be, type of, flaming or whatever, or, if you can just, politely, say you're, what you think about it, and if you have experience with it or whatever, you know, I'm open to that. I'm not gonna be a brat or whatever and take it off and delete it from YouTube or whatever. So yeah, go ahead to, you know, I guess, yeah, comments or whatever. Okay, see ya. I'm gonna go to sleep and hopefully get out of this cold thing for tomorrow.